This is a sprawling, broadly impactful storm. Look at the size of this right now. We still have wintry precipitation right now falling from New Mexico all the way up to Maine. That's a span of close to 3,000 miles. 20 states dealing with that. We've got snow, mixed precipitation, and now even the possibility of strong and severe thunderstorms on the warm side of this system. We just talked about places like Indiana and Illinois, all the heavy snow we've seen there. It's coming down right now in Indy with temperatures in the low 20s. Columbus, mixed precipitation continues. You see the freezing rain icon indicated there. The precipitation coming down is rain, but temperatures, those are actually in the upper 20s. A little bit farther off to the south, down across the Ohio and Mississippi River valleys, more freezing rain being reported in Memphis. And then just back to the west, you can see how quickly that cold air is crashing in. Temperatures drop into the teens. That's the story right now in OKC. Dallas, you've switched over to all snow. Abilene, Texas, it's just 18 degrees right now. You see some of these storm reports, all that ice across western parts of Kentucky, including in the Paducah area. Snow reports farther off to the north and west from there. Farther off to the south and east, we'll be talking about the possibility of some flooding with heavy rain throughout the day. Those are all the winter weather alerts. You've got those winter storm warnings extending again from New Mexico up to Maine, but look at that corridor of ice storm warnings. It's been expanded through southern parts of Ohio, all the way through the Bluegrass, the Ohio River Valley, down to West Kentucky, and down into places like Mississippi, far eastern parts of Arkansas. That's the threat over the next 24 hours, the icing.
I'm Amy Freeze. Welcome to Fox Weather's YouTube page. We have more great videos on the way, so make sure to subscribe to stay updated on all things weather.